there. Let me turn the lights on. The thing's on. I've pressed record. I do apologise for being a couple of minutes late. My iPad is now saying it's 8 o'clock. What time is it? Because that's telling me 8 o'clock, but my phone was saying it were 1 minute past. Or 2 minutes past, so I'm very confused. I thought I had loads of time, and then it was like, whoa, I have no time. Lovely to have your company again, everybody. Good evening, ladies. We've got people over on the YouTube, lovely Sarah. We've got people on Facebook. Who've we got so far? Lovely Julie's in the house, Nick is in the house. I think that's it so far, ladies. I think it's just us. Oh, no, it isn't. Pat and Piglet are here, so we're okay. In fact, our Deb's here as well. Yay! Who else? Oh, there's more people. Natalie's in the building. Carol's in the building. Yay! Oh, I'm so pleased you're loving the collection, Carol. It is gorgeous, isn't it? Let me show you what I made, just in case you didn't see the finished project. Let me show you what I made in the first hour. So, in the, in fact, I'll spin camera around because you can see it proper. Mandy's in the house. Hi, Mandy. Let me just zoom in, sorry. All you've seen is my dirty fingers. I should do it the other way so I'm not right under my camera. I try not to cover this camera, but anyway, there you go. This is what I made in the first hour. And as you can see, I'm really pleased with this. It's beautiful, innit? It's so beautiful. I'm really pleased with that. I think it looks really, really pretty. I've got all the layers, got the texture. Neil's here. Hiya, Neil. I've got so many elements going on, but it works beautiful. And that background is rice paper and stencils. So if you did miss that one, you can still catch that up. We started the live at 3, but I didn't actually start demoing until 4. So just fast forward till 4 o'clock, because that's when I start demoing. Unless, of course, you want to see the beautiful, beautiful kit, because I did spend the first kind of 40 minutes going through the kit. So, Natalie, we won't tell anybody. We won't tell anybody, but just make sure you use the stuff. Use it, share, let us see what you've made. Oh, I might have to turn the heater off. Did I leave it on? I was really cold, but now it's like, oh, I might be roasting. Oh, more people are joining us. Good evening, good evening. Oh, lovely Lou. Hello there, love. So pleased you could make it this evening, our lovely Lou. Lou has been so busy pulling all this together. Our lovely Jill. Good timing, just finished your live. Oh, I'm so pleased. It's really bad, our lovely Jill, because I always finish mine and I miss yours. I need to start watching yours as well. I need to start sharing. We need to start sharing each other's lives on timetables. I was thinking this the other day to help people find other people, you know. Put it together like Lou, like that your gang does, Lou, with the crafting all brands. But anyway, I'm waffling again. Lovely to have your company, gang. Obviously, this afternoon we launched the brand new Stamperia collection. It's launched today. This is launch day. Antonis, he's not actually doing his live till tomorrow. And I was really surprised they let us go ahead and do this. It was like, really? But I love that, because it means you can go and watch Antonis tomorrow and get loads of inspiration with the beautiful kit if you've already bought it. Now, I did go through it in detail at 3 o'clock, so I didn't want to do that again. This time I just wanted to do a demo, but I'm going to bring loads of things in. Obviously, I'll do a few little extra little bits showing you how to use some of the products in case I don't use them in the demo. So we tick lots and lots of boxes. So if there's something you want me to demo, put it on the comments. I do glance at the comments. I noticed there were a few bits dropped in your basket. So do look at the comments. If I do miss it and I don't mention it, just repeat it. Not loads like, but you know, just repeat it and then hopefully I'll catch it. So if there is something you want me to talk about, oh, I want some hand cream, then yeah, pop it on the comments. You know, when you're a crafter and you reach for hand cream, how many times have you reached for the wrong tube? Because there's sometimes they feel quite similar, don't they? you know, when you could either go for your lovely hand cream or you could go for your Stamperia contour outliner. You know, when you, because I don't know about you, but I do this thing where I look down, think I know where it is, so then I let my hand go off and do its own thing while I go back to this. I do it all the time. And it normally results in me dropping things or spilling things. And but, so I was going to do it then. I was going to let my hand go off and find the cream. I thought, hold on a minute, kid. This could be very bad because you could end up with beautiful contour liner all over your fingers. Been worse on it. It's been worse. Now then, 2 o'clock tomorrow. What's at 2 o'clock tomorrow, Lou? Doopy doopy doo. What's at 2 o'clock tomorrow? I don't know. Oh, yeah, yes. I think it is 2 o'clock tomorrow, isn't it? Antonis. Oh, thank you. Shared my life. Thank you, Sam. Yes. So let's go through stuff like that. So first of all, massive thank you to our Lou and Personal Impressions, of course, who are making all this possible for me and our Mandy. We really appreciate it because for our little company, it's a big deal. Being able to launch Stamperia, it's a big deal. So thank you so much. It's yeah, it's really something. As a child, I picked up what I thought was germaline. Oh, what was it instead, Rura Jane? That could be interesting. But yes, so thank you ever so much, our lovely Lou. I recognise nearly everyone in the room, but just in case you are new and watching this afterwards, then you can order everything on our website. It's all there. It's all ready to go. We've got 2 bundles for you. I promise I'm going to do this and then crack on with demo. We have got 2 bundles for you. Just 2 this time because we didn't want to get other suppliers a bit angry. We're doing too many offers and things. So the first big bundle, this is the biggie, and it is amazing because you are going to get all the paper pads. Now, that's your background papers, it's the maxi pad, and then the double face pad. So all of these gorgeous papers with all that wonderful artwork. So you're going to get all your beautiful paper pads, but you will get a 10% bargain. A 10% deal off them. Let me get my camera right. Come over here, kid. Feels like I'm going wrong direction. So you do get 10% off the bundle. So that's one bundle. That's the code. But you know what? If you don't put the code in, it's not a big deal. Please don't worry about codes. Just put bundle, and honestly, it comes up. You'll find it in the search bar. So that gives you all of those 6 pads. 6 pads, and they're superb. So have a look at that one. It's only a 24-hour deal. So once that's the 24 hours has gone, that's it. Same with the embellishment collection, and I love this too. So with that's my Wallace and Gromit. With the embellishment collection, what you're going to get there, you're going to get your die cuts, and they're the heavyweight chipboard. You also get my favorite, the ephemera. And the ephemera. Do you know what I've been saying? It's the thingies that are the die cuts that are adhesive, but it's actually the ephemera. But I never thought these were adhesive. I thought it were there, but it is. It is, you know, adhesive. Oh, idiot. Do you know what? Do you know how many years I've been saying that wrong? Anyway, but so you've got your ephemera. You've got your bag of ephemera, you've got your die cuts, which are those. I love these. You've also got all 6 sheets of rub-ons and that washi pad. All that in one collection, and you've got 10% off. But you've only got that for our 24 hours, and that 24 hours obviously starts at 3 o'clock. So there are 2 big bundles. Everything else you can get individual. And I do need to tell you, because we didn't think we had that flower mould, but we have. Go away. Hold on. How do I get rid of this? I don't know how to get rid of them. There. You know the flower mould? If you didn't see it, I shall show you. We've got it. Oh, yeah. Lou and Mandy sorted it. So, on the website, yes, we have it. So that beautiful flower mould is on the website. So please do have a little look. Because that is gorgeous. I'm really, every time, oh yeah, I'm really too warm now. Every time they bring out a collection, I have favourite moulds. That one and the card one, favourite. I'm going to spin you around to look at that while I go and turn off my heater, because otherwise what's that thing where they self-combust? I found this. Look at that. How cool is that? It's an old LeBlanc embellishment. I was going to do that, but I changed my mind. But isn't it good? Isn't that perfect? But I have changed my mind. Bear with. Too warm. Have I turned it off? Nope. No, I've turned it on to cold. Oh, isn't the way forward? Cool, isn't it? Anyway, right, sorry. So that's the bundles. Everything else is available for you. I mean, it is a beautiful, beautiful collection, and this is launch day. Yay! We've got it on launch day. It's ready to go, and you might have seen our lovely Lou put on. 3 lucky people are going to get a free stencil. This is from Personal Impressions, and it's a beautiful stencil. It's a 12 by 12 floral stencil. It's absolutely gorgeous, and 3 mystery people are going to have that popped in the parcel. So that'll be a surprise. And I was saying earlier, it's like spontaneous combustion. That is going to be in your parcel, which is very exciting. Are you doing homework kits? If we order Stamperia, we will be doing, not yet though, our lovely Deb. I will be doing some homework kits eventually. But I've got a few ready to go down to Mandy actually. Maybe I'll have a little look how many I've got, because I might. But anyway, don't get me off on my homework kits. Yes. So that's all that bit. I think that's all that bit. I think that's everything, isn't it? So how to order. I would love you to share these, because obviously it helps grow. So comments are brilliant, because that helps the little, the internet spiders. But sharing is a real help. So if you can share the lives, that would be marvellous. And thank you very much indeed. Right, that's all that bit done. Let's get some crafting. Our Mandy is on the case. So if you've any questions or anything, please just ask our Mandy. She's there ready to help you. Okay, kids, let's spin the camera, because what I'm going to do, and if you have any questions about products, ask me, because I will watch. So what I'm going to do is, we have got, and I've already cut it. This is about the only prep I've done. I'm just going to move that camera a tiny bit. Oh, that's a good one. Have you seen that, Mandy? Lillian's question, combining orders. Sure, that'll be fine, Lillian, actually. Now then. Oh, dear. Don't know what that were, ladies and gents. No, I don't know what that were. Right. So, what I'm going to use, as you can see there, I've got a piece of white, which looks like white card. It isn't. It's actually stone paper. And I decided I'd use stone paper because, spontaneous grumpiness, yes, I get that. Because with this, I think it's one of those that you might look at and think, I have no idea what to do. It's like, as I know on use PayPal, in the last 30 minutes I have problems. And no problem to combine in that order. So if you are adding to your order now, Mandy will combine it. Isn't that the nice thing about having a nice small company? We can spot that and sort it. And now Mandy does it. Thank you, our lovely Mandy. So, stone paper, what is it and what do you do with it? Now, this is the silver and the gold one. You can stamp on it, use permanent ink pad, however, but you can put your rice paper on it, you can paint on it, you can stitch it, you can even wash it. It's really, really, really unusual, but cool. From Rura Jane, it's going to be on the floor for months, probably until I move out of here, to be fair. But it's okay. I love surprises like that, don't you? What did I drop behind the cupboard? So what I've done with this, now this isn't as in-depth as a demo as I'd really like with the stone paper, because you can do so much with it. However, I wanted to do something and obviously didn't have tons of time to prep. So all I've done is cut it down so I can start putting together a little box. Now, the lovely thing about stone paper is that's completely possible. I mean, it folds beautifully, but then it's sturdy. This is really, really cool. There's so many things you can do with it. Now, and as I say, I have prepped a little bit. I've lost a bit of paper that I've cut for it. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? I did cut a piece of paper to put inside and then literally just lost it. But it's really nice because it is so so different and so unusual. I'm rummaging for the paper. No, I've no idea. So I've cut another piece. That's annoying. So what I've done, I've taken one of the papers. This is out of the third order. So funny. This is out of the beautiful maxi pad. Okay, I can tell because it's not got the print on the background, and I know I didn't take it out of the background. So this is out of the beautiful maxi pad. Okay, yay, I'm here. It's taken me so long to get comments back. Oh, oh, the kids turned off the chat. Linda, how rude. Those children. Ban them. Oh, I'm so pleased you've managed to suss it out. I tell you what, I find it like I updated my phone, and when I updated my phone with the new software update malarkey, it put back all the pings, you know, all the vile notifications, and I detest things like that. I hate my phone pinging at me. I detest it. It drives me insane. So, and literally every sort of application now pings at me. And then I have to Google every single one of them to try and find out how to turn off the pings. Driving me nuts. So, cutting this down, but don't it take ages, stuff like that. The kids will do it in seconds. But us lot, it's like, what have you done? You've broken it. There, cut that down. See, you can cut your papers up. It's fabulous. How do you send stars? Oh, lovely, lovely. Oh, creative mag. Oh my gosh, look. There's a paper right in front of me. Do you know, sometimes, oh, but it don't matter, I don't actually know how you send stars. I just want you to, the stars bit, I will point this out again. I did in the first hour, but I forgot. Yeah, on the Facebook thing, it does say about the stars. Just be aware that with the stars, thank you ever so much. It is absolutely lovely, but Facebook do take 30%. I just want you to know that because I think it's important. Now, I would use, because I think that's like, oh, really? I didn't know that TikTok, if you send the gifts to people you watch on TikTok take 50%. But yeah, Facebook take 30%. So but I mean, that it is lovely and everything, but yeah, it's a bit cheeky, innit? I'm using this because normally I'd use this, but I forgot to get the lid off again. I forgot to get the lid off earlier, and I forgot to do it again. And, oh, I can't get the lid off my colour gel, though. I am going to use a colour gel on this one. Well, I'm saying that. I don't know how old this is. Oh, my gosh, it's actually new. Result. Okay, because it's a Stamperia adhesive. That is the only reason. I mean, the other one... is our indigo blue one, which is on our website, and that's wonderful. Now, I don't know if they do this gel anymore, the colour gel. I mean, I used to use this a lot, but I think they stopped doing it because then they started sending over the mixed media. The mixed media glue is you can wash it. So, for instance, if you make a bag with this and then stick your rice paper on and then put it through the washing machine, it'll be okay. Now, doesn't that just mess with your head? It messes with my head. Because it's like, that shouldn't be okay. That shouldn't work, but it does. The rice paper glue, it allows it to be washed. So find any adhesive. I mean, there's quite a few adhesives that do that. But if you do that, and then you can wash it, which is amazing. Okay, so... next, now the colour gel, I know with this one it's dries with a shine, and sometimes that's quite nice. You might not want it, but so I've put that one underneath and then over the top, so it seals it. So I know I'm going to be great to work on it, but it also dries with that shine, and on this one I think that'll be quite nice. Now, I'm not painting this first because I'm going to go on with rice paper. Okay, so just deciding where I want my rice paper. So I'm going to go on that side and have a look. I mean, I decided this rice paper, but maybe I'm going to go and change mine. Now, I don't want her on it because obviously I'm going to be folding her in half. So I don't really want to do that one. But see, with something like this one, that's beautiful, that I could fold, and as long as I don't chop into that part, then I could use it. You know what I mean? So I could definitely use that one. I quite like the blues, you see. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm looking through my rice papers. That one's perfect, however. Yeah, that one's going to be the one. I really wanted to use the card one and now utterly changed my mind. So let's have a little look-see. Shall I do it this way? Or shall I do it that way? I think I might do it that way. Because what I'm going to do, I am going to put it together first, however, before I decide where I'm going and what I'm doing. So in order to put this together, and the reason I'm putting this together first is literally just because I find it easier that way. Now, I'm folding these in. And I am actually keeping, no, I'm going to chop them off actually, chop an angle so they don't poke out the top. So let's just chop a little angle there, let's chop a little angle there. I normally do this a bit dodgily because I never measure anything and everything's always a bit guessy. Sometimes my guessy boxes go a bit dodgy, but we'll see. There. With stone paper, keeping all of these bits is quite interesting because you can shape it and you can do all sorts with it. You can make really cool little embellishments. So all of these tiny little bits are quite fabulous. Oh, lovely Mandy. I think you might be, there might be quite a few orders that you're combining. I can see loads of people going, oh, just added this in, oh, just added. But Mandy's on it. She's fabulous. So let's pop this here. Me and our Mandy, you know, we used to work together. We've known each other years. Because we used to work together at a solicitors. Yeah, solicitors first of all, in Haslingden. And we worked together in solicitors, and we also worked together in, I won't tell all our secrets, Mandy, don't you worry. We worked together in supermarket as well, didn't we, man? Because the solicitors paid us rubbish. So we had to also work in a supermarket as well. But we had a lovely time, didn't we? We used to have really good fun in supermarket. VG, still in ours there, still going now. It's changed a lot. It's not as good as when we were there, obviously. But yeah, and then we both worked in Manchester together. So we've worked together tons. It's yeah, but I haven't seen Mandy in ages. But I'm going down south very soon actually. So I'm hoping to go and see our Mandy. Now just chopping that down because it's been ages, absolutely ages since I've been down south actually. And I do need to do a few little updates on like what's going on because this Sunday I won't be able to do a live because I'm at Hobby Maker, which I forgot to tell Mandy. So, sorry, man. I'm at Hobby Maker Sunday and I'm at Hobby Maker Wednesday. So I'm afraid I won't be doing lives either of those days. She's very rude. Right, I know. I'm using red liner tape because it's nice and strong. However, I wouldn't just use red liner tape. I would absolutely use gel medium as well. But I'd do it when I had time to let it dry properly. Because obviously you want this to hold. And gel medium is the one, isn't it? You know, red liner tape is great. It's really strong. But gel medium holds everything, doesn't it? Let's face it. Everybody's repaired something with gel medium that's, you know, like shoes or, you know, stuff that's heavyweight. The amount of things that have been used with gel medium is ridiculous. And by gel, we have got, again, on website, we have now got super thick slap it on, which is a gel medium effectively by Indigo Blue. Do you know what? I used to be really good at this. It used to be my only superpower. And I've lost even that. It's like I've swallowed kryptonite. It's no longer a superpower. Which when it was your only one, and it was a pretty rubbish one at that, and you can't do even that anymore. Oh, for goodness sake. What's happening to me? Right, okay. That's that. I will put a tiny bit of gel medium on, not too much because of drying time, but just a little bit, just to help it hold. This one isn't a really thick one, so I'm just going to dab a little bit on. As I say, not too much, because I do want this to hold, and I haven't brought any pegs to hold it in situ. Okay. I've folded it first and I've scored it. Not very well, but there you go. There we are. Da, 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 da. What are you not eating, Lillian? I know. Do you know what? Oh, burnish it. Well, Sylvia, I used to burnish it with my fingernail and be able to do it in seconds. But honestly, I've lost my knack. This used to be my only superpower, Sylvia. That's why I do that, to burnish it with my nail, you see. And it used to work an absolute treat. But I don't know. I just don't know. But for some reason, my top trick no longer works. It's literally, I used to be like, yep, I can do this in seconds. Ba ba ba. And now, nothing. Drives me nuts. Same with normal double-sided. Oh, honestly, you can start swearing at the television or your phone or your computer. I don't mind. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the pokey tool trick. And I never used to do this. I never used to need it. I'm going to blame. We were chatting about the menopause, weren't we, earlier on, ladies? Oh, blunt one. It were blunt. Sticky Thumb by American Crafts. Oh, I didn't need... yeah, but I'm a bit stubborn. I don't want to admit that I can no longer do it. Do you know what I mean? What's the Sticky Thumb? Sounds quite weird, does that? Sounds like a bit of a... Sounds like an issue. Does that? My Sticky Thumb. I mean, your poker tool does work. I never used to do this. But anyway, it's done. What with a Sticky Thumb? Sounds very interesting. Right, okay. And stick a bit of that down. Boom. Right, there. Now I'm going to put my lid back on so I don't make a mess. And we're ready. So we've got that there like so. So we've made our little box with our stone paper. Stamperia definitely did some amazing tutorials making handbags with this stuff. Handbags. Which just blows my mind. And they looked fantastic. So definitely look it up. Because it's so impressive. It really is. Let me get rid of these. Yeah, I'm going to have to Google the Sticky Thumb. Oh, great Sticky Thumb. Okay, so let's get decorating. Let's get the fun bit. Lillian, you have to eat. I still need to eat. I had to go shopping. Closed captions. Thinking poker tool is Paw Patrol. That's hilarious. Paw Patrol. Right, now let's get this in. So let's decide where it's going. So I'm going to have it coming round like this. Let me just see which side tears the best. And that will then decide me that way. Okay. And what I mean is, so this way tears in a straight line. So that means less faff tearing it like that. So that means there, and I need it to be torn about there. Okay? So that means no faff. Boom. And then let's do the other side. So it's about there. And I know I've got a straight edge. I don't want a straight edge because I am going to bring in another piece of rice paper. Of course, you can wet it to do the tear if you want to. When it's... There's one way, it's like your thingy in it, your weft and your weave. There's one way that'll tear beautiful. There's one way that'll be more of a pain. So If it tears, beautiful, and you don't need to faff, amazing. If it's pain, then, you know, use your water. Now, let's decide which way. So I'm going to have this inside, like so, because that looks really pretty. And it coming round the outside like this. Now, this is just, it's building it up. So never at first when you're doing this, where'd I put my paintbrush? Never at first worry about it looking a bit, don't go, or, you know, this bit don't go with that bit, whatever. It's fine. Just trust the process, because it will all blend together beautifully. I'm going to glue this side and this side. I'm hoping I finish this in an hour-ish, maybe an hour and a half. Okay, I don't want it too late tonight because tomorrow is Hobby Maker. Right, and then let's just slip that. So that's just going inside there like that. I'm going to try and get it relatively flat at the bottom. Right, so I'm not worried about this bit. And then let's bring it over like so. And it's rice paper, so it goes over just beautifully. There we are. And I'm actually going to cut that bit. Now, if I'd be doing this properly and finishing it off nice, we'd definitely put some underneath there, because you'd want it finished really professional. I'm not today, of course, for the demonstration, but you definitely would. I always put glue over the top, because the glue over the top seals. It seals it and it allows you to work over the top as well. And this, I know this glue, it definitely allows me to work over the top. And it's quite nice actually, because if something goes wrong, do you say sticky thumb? I think that's what I'm getting now. I get sticky everything now. It allows you to work over the top. So say you're doing your painting effects and it all goes a bit pear-shaped, it doesn't matter, you can always go back over. And I just love this because it just, look how it just holds that box and it just looks fabulous. Yes, Hobby Maker tomorrow with me. Tomorrow on Hobby Maker is Art by Marlene. So I'm very much looking forward to that, because I adore Arts by Marlene as well. I've had a lovely couple of days. All this lovely crafty stuff. It's been amazing. And there we go. So popping my adhesive over. This glue isn't as fluid as my thingy. That one, I might slap it on. But it's a lovely glue. It feels nice. Now I'm gonna put the cogs in there, because I really like those cogs. Put them in there. Again, not worried about it being buttered up to the side, because I'm going to come in and start putting extra bits in. So we don't worry about that at all. Thank you, Sam. That's the times. I love everything the Cool Cat ladies do. Oh, I haven't seen them in ages. That's it, innit? You just lose track of people. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. There we go. Okay. And then let's get this glued down as well. So now that's nicely sealed. And then that's nicely sealed. It's one of those demonstrations that does take a bit longer, does all this process. But it is worth it, because it just looks quite cool. Anti-sprayed hairspray instead of fly spray instead of hairspray. Do you know what? That's so very easily done though now, isn't it? So easily done. That's with me nearly picking up my thing, isn't it, by mistake? It's definitely one of them that, yep. Who did do? Oh, was it? Do you know what? It might have been Sarah Davis back in the day. And I'm sure it was Sarah who used one of the glues instead of hairspray. Sure it was Sarah. I think it was Sarah, but I mean, you know me, I get my stories a bit wrong. Glue it. See? Sticky thumb. Yeah, I adore Art by Marlene. Okay, so I'm going to budge this and I'm putting that into that edge. So the straight line for this one will work. I'm okay with that straight line there. So let me just glue this. And the rice papers in this kit are beautiful. You've got choices. So you've either got your A4 rice paper or you've got your A6. But they have got different papers in there. So the A6 is more background papers. And they're brilliant. And I am going to be using them because they're brilliant for filling in. So things like this are so good because it allows you any of those gaps. I can then go in with those backgrounds and fill in any gaps. And that for me is just glorious, you know. And I love this bit because now I'm sort of forcing it round, and you know you're forcing it into place, and that's absolutely fine because rice paper is just so malleable. It allows you to do that. It allows you to just sort of tuck it where it needs to be, and you know, fold it over like that. Just do a really fussy fold where, not fussy as in a bit of a cheap fold really. And look at that. I mean, it just looks perfect, doesn't it? Absolutely perfect. It starts moulding into that paper as well. So I'm not like that going over at paper. You can't even tell. It just works. Absolutely love it. There we go. So can you see how good it looks in that corner? Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Do they still do this glue called colour gel? No, I haven't seen it for a while, actually. Well, when I were at Crate and Craft at any rate, I haven't seen it for a while. They definitely, Crate and Craft definitely stopped getting it in, and I thought Stamperia must have stopped using it because they started sending us the mixed media glue instead. So I presumed they'd stopped this one, but it ran my table, so that's why I'm using it. And my mixed media glue, I couldn't get in the lid. But it used to be a good glue. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they've stopped doing this one. But this is the thing. They do that. They mix it up to Stamperia, and they do drop products. I mean, some of the rice papers that they've had, and you know they don't do anymore. It's heartbreaking. Because once upon a day, I remember back in the day with Stamperia, you'd look at the website and the rice papers. Oh my gosh. And it's like now some of those designs, they can't carry everything, you know. They can't keep carrying like the whole back catalogue. I needed to take that corner off. But it's such a shame because, oh, those papers. I mean, that's the thing though, isn't it? Their designs are stunning, just stunning. We have got on website, have a little look actually, because on website we have got some of their old rice papers. And actually when we did the last workshop, the Craft Collective, I were using Stamperia rice papers and I were using the really big sheets because they don't make them anymore. Oh, and they're beautiful. They're really, really, really nice. But yeah, they don't do them. So it's one of those sometimes you don't want to use it because it's gone, but you have to use it. Right, forcing that round like so, and just allowing it just to melt into there again, and just force it like that. And then this bit, rip it off, getting very gluey now, but that's okay. So when you get one of them little stubby bits, there we are, and then there we go, just force this round like so. I know this isn't the most exciting bit of the demo. I wish I had been able to prep this a little bit more, but yeah, I went home and had my tea. Mum made us, oh, I love that. My mum made me tea. She made us a really nice mango and sweet potato curry. It was beautiful. Oh, it's so nice. Fancy. There, okay. So, now obviously we've got gaps. So we need to start filling in the gaps because I've used that sheet of rice paper. So, okay, how do we fill in gaps? Obviously, we can use scraps. So all these little scraps that I've torn off, is there glue there? Yes, there is. I love it when there's a bit of glue. So all these little scraps we can start bringing in. And I'm just going to allow that to go over like so. Glue it again. And remember, this glue will have a bit of a shine, but I kind of like that. There we go. There's another little scrap there. So let's use that one on this side. It's got some glue left. And this is, I know, this is the bit I love because you start getting all the lovely sort of patchwork look to it. And I just adore that. I love using the scraps of rice paper. If they've got like a straight edge, the straight edge ones only use for edges if you can, because those that straight edge, when it's buttered up, and it won't overlap onto another paper. So at least if you've got an edge like that, it works. But yeah, if you want it to blend into another paper, straight edges will not blend. So there we go. Right, okay. I've used scraps that were usable. There is one more. One more. Go on then. No, let's use the others. So let's now go on to our smaller rice papers. So that was the A4 rice paper, but let's have a little look, if I can find them, at the A6 rice papers. I'm rummaging, I'm got off rummaging because I put everything in piles after I showed it last time, and then completely got confused which piles I put everything in. I thought it was this one. I just didn't look properly the first time. Our Mandy is confirming, and I have seen, if you have put multiple orders in, please don't worry. Mandy is going to sort that out for you. So any multiple orders, she will make sure everything's combined. So you don't need to worry about that at all. And I cannot, there they are. Why is it that it's always under the last thing that you look under? Okay, now we have nearly finished this bit, I promise. But look, the A6 rice papers, this is why these are super handy, because now my filler inners, absolutely beautiful. But, what word? Oh, Debs, I'm glad you like the rice papers. There's lots, you see, with rice papers, yeah, this is a lovely glue for rice papers. Like I said, the mixed media glue are good for rice papers. If you can't get either of those, there is a rice paper, and they do it now. They do a specific rice paper glue, which is matte. I do use that one as well, the Slap It On Matte. That's great for rice papers. So there are quite a lot of, adhesives now that you can use. Just avoid anything that's really thick, thick and gloopy, because that doesn't work. You want something that's nice and fat, like fluid, like this one. Okay, let's get filling in. That's got enough glue. The nice thing about this is that it stays tacky for quite a bit. So it means that I'm not having to keep, like when I'm doing this bit, when I'm doing my faff bit, I don't have to keep applying another layer and another layer. And I really like that because I faff quite a bit. I like this bit now, I can take it back off again because I've changed my mind, but it's still tacky. So it is a good glue. So yes, sorry, I am absolutely teasing you with something you can no longer get. So that's cruel, isn't it? Now popping that there, like so. But even though it does stay tacky, do remember to glue it down when you've put your layer on. And it is important, is that, because you need to seal your rice paper. Your rice paper, otherwise it can catch, it can, you can tear it. So sealing it is important. I'm using this one again, and that one matches that lovely stencil that's in the kit. I'm popping this on. My gluey thumb is definitely sticking to everything. Okay. Did you look at the big rice papers? Is that what you had a look at? The old ones. They're so beautiful. Right, that one needs... And some of them... Oh, wait, they were actually super busy at the workshop. I think I nearly sold out at ones our man sent. But, oh, they're beautiful. And some of those designs. Oh, man. Who's got a favourite collection? What collection would you, if you could beg Stamperia to bring it back, what would be the collection? Or what's the collection you can't cut into and you haven't made anything out of because you just can't cut into it because it's just too beautiful? Have you got a favourite? I think mine is, I loved the, oh gosh, The Christina ones, you know, all the foresty ones. I can never remember names. Foresty ones. But yeah, all of those beautiful. That's got to be maker. Oh, that one's come back round again, that message, hasn't it? Okay, now then, nearly there, folks. And I know it took a little while, but not too long. Not too long. Now, let's have a look. So, we're okay there. We're okay there. That little bit there. And then it's bigger on the other side. So, does it need a bit of glue? Yes, it does. I love how these come together, though. And I just think all these beautiful layers look really interesting, don't they? It's just, oh, it's just like really cool patchwork. There we go. Pop that there, like so. I'm not bothered if it's upside down, if my script's the right way around. It just doesn't matter. It just all melts into one. So it's I love that. It's so forgiving. And the way the pages and the bits just layer, don't they? Mechanical SeaWorld, oh yeah, that were a good one. That were good. All of mine still sniffing them. Oh my gosh, do you know what? I have got a graphic 45 show on Hobby Maker. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I have. I was talking to Liam the other day about it and he was like, oh, but I'm not sure yet. We have to see. It's soon as well, though, actually. I need to find out, actually, what's happening with that. So that does look like a patch, Leonie. I think you're going to actually have to put something on that. Actually, I'm not going to because I think it's fine. But that one I do have to. Right, okay. So one little bit left. Put that one. No, let's put on something bright. Just to really mix it and know because it's too pretty. That bit there, I'll do. There. Okay, faffy, faffy, faffy. There. All right, that's enough, kid. Come on. Come on, let it lie. Right, last bit for now. There, beautiful. Oops, put on the right chunk of glue there. You don't need that much glue. And don't be tempted to overglue this when you're doing your rice paper, because otherwise you're getting a right mess and you just don't need to. Okay, beautiful. So we've got, oh, I just already love it. That isn't the demonstration, I will do more. Isn't that just lovely? And now it's together. That paper now works with that. At first it was like, that ain't gonna work. But now it does. Now it goes together really beautiful. So now let's start getting some embellishments on this. So I'm going to get these rice papers out my way because I'm so full of glue and I don't want to get really, really messy. So what I wanted to do with this, I wanted to have it so it's got some 3D elements going on. Now, obviously, we've got the bit of stone paper that... there's a 404 error with the link. Oh, what link's that then? Sorry, Lillian. Now, that might be an old message again. Oh, I'm not sure. Monday. Oh, I love that. Rice papers. That's so funny. Now it's deciding where I'm going to put this because I want to make it a little bit 3D, right? So I'm going to have a sort of swirly embellishment on the box, right? So, but it's just deciding, first of all, what do I want this for? What is it going to be? Maybe I could put my little thingy cards in. I've got some rotary, my memory decks cards here. See, maybe I can't get memory decks card out because it's about the right size for my memory decks cards. So say we're putting my memory decks cards in here, right? Oh yeah, definitely. Will this one go with the previous Vagabond? Yes, for sure. I mean, that's a lovely thing about Stamperia. You know, the colours do blend beautiful. And the previous Vagabond collection, it was quite earthy, wasn't it? So definitely, I think it will go beautifully with it. And mind you, you see, I do think they all go quite wonderfully. Okay, so let's do this one. Yeah, the handmade embossed papers, Indian ones, I remember them. Gosh, I think I've got some of them somewhere, Sylvia. Right, this is your stone paper. So just wrapping it round the pencil. And I'm just going to heat it. Like so. Kind of holding it. Hold it at that end. And this is why stone paper is so bizarre. I love Wonderland. I loved Wonderland. Oh, that were beautiful, weren't it? That was beautiful, was Wonderland. Yeah, it was adorable. Oh, they've had so many good collections. See, so I want to have this. So it's doing some... Now, I should have painted it first. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I kind of do, but I don't. I want cards coming off it. So I wanted something that'd have cards coming off it. You know what I mean? But it might just end up looking really rubbish. Might do, but it might not. But I should have painted it first. Oh, do I really want that? Might change my mind. So let's just have a little see on that, eh? Let's have a little see. And then again, if I do a handle, it's a bit of a thing. So what I was thinking was, I was thinking having this and then having all them lovely cards coming over, and then well, no, not too much around here, just all the beautiful cards and things, and then maybe having him stood here. So let's still do that. Let's still think about how to do that. So let's have this. Do I want it like that though? Do I like that? No, I don't actually like that. It is clever though, isn't it? That's your stone paper. Spray it. Well, yeah, I can't be bothered digging out my spritzers because they're all in there. But yeah, actually, could spray it rather than paint it. Or I could do this. Bear with, let me put that there. Right, there is a piece here that is the same, but I haven't painted. I haven't thinking it yet. So let's paint that rather than faffing about. Okay, let's just paint it because it'll still bend even when it's painted. Okay, so let's just pop that there, like so, and that there. As usual, I'm working on my paper. I like working on my card because it gives me that background, as well you all know. There we are. And I'm going to mix up my paints. So I know that if you do want the paints do go with the collection, of course. And Stamperia is so good with that, and the Allegro paints are always a really good price. I like these paints. They're really nice paints. They merge well, they blend well. They work on your gel plate if you're into your gel plate. I mean, they are lovely, and I just like having the paints that match the collection. It's really nice. But if you've already got the paints, I like that they don't bring out new paints every single time either. They just sort of go, right, these are the ones that go with this collection, so dig these out. And you've got the beautiful raspberry, you've got the pastel pink this time. We've also got the powder blush, we've got the old ivory, we've also got the turtle dove, which is just one of the nicest names. And then we have the cyclamen. So they're the paints that will go with this beautifully. Will it go solid? No, it doesn't. It doesn't go solid when heated. It's still, and you can still start to sort of move it. So no, it's got a lot of flexibility as stone paper. I mean, yeah, really interesting stuff. So it will hold, I mean, that'll hold its shape unless I start moving it and playing with it and trying to manipulate it again. But otherwise, it does hold its shape. Which is, yeah, it's really bizarre stuff, but fabulous stuff. It's really, really cool. And it does come in different colours, but obviously the colours will mix and match with what we've got going today. So let's pop this here. Let me look at the time. Okay. Let's pop that on here and do that again. So even though it's been painted, we can still pop it round like so, and then start to heat it. And we're going to use washi in this hour as well, won't I? There we go. Pink, mint, neutral colours. A lot of birds and clocks on the papers. What for that one? There we go. It's not me, it's a red liner tape. See, it's the red liner tape. It's not us. Thank you for that. It's good to know it's not me. They've changed. They've changed. Oh, red liner tape, you've changed. Oh, it looks miles better now it's coloured. Now it fits in. I mean, I still don't know what I'm doing with it, but at least it fits in. Oh, I love that now. Now I'm getting more inspired by it. Okay, so we've got my swirl. I just want movement. So in the box, I want movement. I mean, I'm not quite sure where I'm putting it yet. Yeah, they are really nice, aren't they? Our Rachel, the Allegro paints. Not sure where I'm putting it yet, but we're using it. We're on fire. We got it. So, oh, that's it. Things like this, I love things like this because you just have to start sort of playing, don't you? You just have to manipulate it until it's sat where you need it, you know? And I really like that because it's one of those, it kind of, it starts happening. Now, not always, and a lot of times I do fall out with stuff. You know, I'll start doing something and then go, yeah, hate it, absolutely hate it. Been lucky on quite a few of the lives and liked what I've made, but I'm warning you, just in case this is one of them that I don't. There. Okay, so I'm popping that there. I would like the other one at the other side, I must admit. I would like this one coming in as well, because I think that'd look quite cool. But we'll see what it does. We'll see what it takes. Now, I need this to dry and I need that to set, okay? And now I'm going to start looking at my other embellishments. See, I could actually... no, Leonie, but it would look quite cool, wouldn't it? Like this. And then have him inside the box. But I don't know what I'd use it for then. But why am I caring what I'd use it for? I'm not stapling it. I've actually glued it with a bit of gel medium, only because I don't know where my stapler is. But yeah, it would staple. And actually, it's lovely when you staple it. Because again, it looks really cool. Right, now, I know what I want. So, I want him. Mind you, look, I could put... See, I don't know if I might not put him on the back. Oh, I really like this now. Oh, right. It's taken a different turn, everybody. Because I were going to go and rummage, right, for him. But I really quite like that one there now. But I'm not sure what I'd do with it. But I think that looks quite cool. But, no, that'd be silly, wouldn't it? What would I do with it? Oh, I could put it on the back like this. Okay. Right, okay. But, I mean, I need to show you the different angle. I can have it. Oh, my gosh. Right, we know where we're going. It's going on the back like that. Right, okay. That's probably going to get ripped off soon. So, take on embellishments. Now, these are the die cuts. So, with the gorgeous die cuts, oh, I love these. So, you've got loads and loads of die cut embellishments in here. These are so ridiculously cool. You've got the die cuts. They do come in that big bundle if you want to go for the big bundle, or you can get them all independently. And the die cuts are amazing. There's so much you can do with these. They're absolutely fabulous. I am going to look through in a minute the paper pad because I really, really want our wonderful magical maker as a main embellishment for this. But I'll have a see. Now, let me just get my brush and just do the edges. I tidied my brush away. So I'm just going to do the edges of this so it's darker. Okay. Like this. Now, stuff like this, 3D boxes like this, these are so decorative, you know, let's face it. But they're quite cool because you can still have them on a shelf and use them. It's just that I like the 3D embellishments and the 3D. I like making them into something 3D because it looks interesting, doesn't it? You know? Now, with this is again your adhesive, your double-sided tape is good because obviously you put that on and it's going to hold nice and quick. However, I can't be bothered with it. And I must admit with this, I'm going in and making decisions. I wouldn't normally do this. I would normally plan this out a bit more than I am doing. I'm going in, I'm making decisions. I might change my mind. I might very much hate it soon, but we're going to see what it looks like. I'm kind of winging it a little bit. I'm a bit out of my comfort zone. I've pushed myself out of my comfort zone on this one. I'm trying to wink the insides. This is again where I do prefer my sponge. In fact, I did see a sponge the other day. Let's use that one. I don't normally like using these because these don't retain the ink enough. It has to be a cut and dry, doesn't it? Or one of your proper sponges. Brushes for doing this are really frustrating, aren't they? But it does make a difference, especially on your die cuts. Your die cuts, when you're doing stuff like this, you want that edging because it makes it look really effective. Okay, now just holding that in place, like so. And now, see, I've done this. I have made it difficult for myself. You know, when I said normally I'd think this out a bit more, because normally I'd have cut a circle out before I actually glued that in place. But I haven't glued it in place, so it means I've been given a second chance. So what I'm going to do, let's look through our paper pad. Now, this is when our double-sided paper pads really come into their own. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. There he is. There he is. That's what we're using. Yes. So come together, everybody. Oh my gosh. There he is. Do I want to focus? No, no, no. Go with him. That's the one. Oh, isn't it good? Isn't it good when you find it and you go, that's the one. That's the one. This is the one. And the beautiful thing is because they're double-sided, this is why your double-faced pads are so good. They're double-sided, which means the back of this will still look good. And I adore that. Now, this would look fabulous if you had acetate. You could put acetate and then put like a crackle on the glass. You know, or you know, Tim Holtz does that that wonderful acetate that looks like broken glass. You could put that over, which would look so cool, wouldn't it? But I love that. I love that we've got a frame. Now, I would like that 3D'd, truth be known, because I think that would be really cool. But can I be bothered putting 3D foam all the way around there? Yes. God. Sometimes I hate my ability to faff. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, oh, really, you're gonna do that. You're gonna do that. Yeah, sometimes it really bugs me, but it's gonna look better than it being flat. If it's flat, it'll look great, but 3D is gonna be better. And although I am using quite a bit of 3D foam, cut it down, it's fine. I'll tell you what as well, we have got these huge 3D foam rolls on the website, I think. Did I send them back to you, Mandy? I think we've got them. And they are massive. I love these. They're so good. But yeah, these are on website as well. So if you need your 3D foam rolls, if you haven't got these big ones, I really recommend them because you don't run out of 3D foam for ages, which is joyful. Got lazy there. Look, got lazy. Yep, it is so vagabond. It's so vagabond, but it's magic. There, okay. So CC, wouldn't it look good with acetate there? I'm not going digging out acetate though this time of night, but wouldn't that look fabulous? So beautiful, perfect. I might not have sent them to you, Mandy. If you haven't got them yet, I might not have sent them down. I probably couldn't fit them in the box. That'll be it. Now, I should have cut it a bit bigger. If I were doing this again and thinking properly. Oh, yes. You are right, Sylvia. slap it on. So you super thick slap it on. That is going to dry with a shine. So you can use something like that and that'll dry with a lovely shine. And yeah, if you dab it on, it'll look all crackled. So I'm looking around to see if I've got the other one that isn't super thick. But yeah, that'd be superb. That will do the job beautiful. I love that. I'm so, so pleased with that. I think it looks absolutely fabulous. So now, when I put him in the box, look how cool that is. And I love this because now, when I put all my cards, I'm going to have him there looking all magical and wonderful. Oh my gosh, it's working. Yes. So, I'm not going to finish that proper, which I know is lazy. But it is 9 o'clock at night. It's 6 minutes past 9. So we're going to get over that. We're going to get over the fact that I'm not finishing that properly. Because, and let's just swear at the red liner tape again. I've done it this time. And then more glue on this. Again, super thick, slap it on. This needs... why can't I open it now? This does need to be strong. It's you know, a big old embellishment. So it needs to be strong. Okay, so bob that on there like so. Okay. Right. So that is going to sit perfectly in there. I mean, perfect. Oh, yeah. With a super thick slap it on, have you? On glass vases. That's such a good idea. I haven't put that in straight. That's it. Oh, yes. Yes. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. That's so perfect. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I love it when a plan comes together. And I'll tell you what, sometimes it's not quite a plan. It's more good luck. See, that's so cool. I love that. And this colour, the colour matches perfectly. So now with this bit, because I haven't tidied that at the back properly, it means, look, because I haven't tidied it, I'm going to pretend I did that on purpose. Because what I can do, that one can stick on the back of that 3D foam pad for now. And that means I can cover that later. She says, no, I'm darn well, that's never going to get covered. I would, again, if I were faffing, and what I would do faffing wise, this would irritate me, seeing the 3D foam. So I would definitely put either a filler in there, that, not the hand cream, something like that, the contour, go round inside with something like that. Or, of course, you could put a gel medium or just paint it inside, because I wouldn't want to see that because I don't like it, because we're very particular darlings, aren't we? Now, what I'm definitely going to do for this, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do when I started this one, it's these little cards, because I just thought these are so cool. These are in the wonderful paper cutouts, and the paper cutouts are magnificent. If you haven't got these already, these are just beautiful. Have Stamperia made a stamp of the man with the top hat? I can't remember. Not in this collection. We haven't got the stamp. I'm trying to remember if I'm sure they did when they first did Sir Vagabond. I'm sure they did do a stamp. They definitely did. They definitely did an original stamp of Sir Vagabond. So that's probably why they haven't done it again. These are lovely. The stamps that they have got are lovely. But yes, unfortunately, there isn't a Sir Vagabond this time. Unfortunately. It's just within the pads and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a shame, but I suppose because they've done it before. See, I was tempted to cut this one out and have that one there. I mean, to be fair, it's same size, so I still could. But I've got him there, so I don't need to. But I really love the cards. I just think that's absolutely magnificent. And I love all these little extra bits. I just adore these. But what I really wanted was this. Ah, Kathy's got it. That's nice. You can borrow it off Kathy. I've probably got it. Well, we'll have it somewhere. However, these days. That's the problem, innit? I tell you what as well, folks, do you know what they did at Crate and Craft? I mean, this is a long time ago. I've probably already whinged about this on telly a lot. I had loads of finished samples that I'd made over the years working with Stamperia, and they were meant to put them in the warehouse for me because they were chucking me out my room. So they said they'd put them in the warehouse for me, and they lost them. I actually think they binned them. There were about 2 or 3 boxes of all finished samples. Isn't that awful? I'm never forgiven for that. Do you know the weird thing were as well? I said when I moved out of my room that was it. The place were going to close down, and they chucked me out my room, and it weren't long after that it did. Isn't that funny? It wasn't me, obviously. But isn't that peculiar? When I were packing my room up, I thought, this is a sign. This is a sign. I should have got out first, shouldn't I? But anyway, such is life. Right, okay. Can't cry over spilt milk. Now, I would take the time to get all these tabs off because it has got some tabs along the side there. But I'm just running my scissors. I mean, you can sand them, whatever. I find it easier just running my scissors alongside. That does the job for me. Especially these things. I love these. I love the double-sided cards. And I see, when you get things like this, it makes you go, right, what can I do with that? So I make the most of that double-sidedness. Do you know what I mean? It's like the double-sided... Oh, I need to cut that down a bit because that irritates me. They're double-sided, so I have to make the most out of that because it's like, that's really cool. What can I do with it? Now, I do want to edge all of these, but because of time, can I be bothered at edging them all? Because, you know, maybe not. Maybe very quickly, rather than faffing on 2 at a time, eh? Do you reckon you can? Oh, no, Leonie, don't be an idiot. There we go. So just quick. Looks nice, doesn't it, with that brown ink? They look really quite vintage. I love these. They're so cool. Small things in life, eh? There we go. Whip round. I've not looked up at your messages as much tonight. Can you tell I'm rushing a bit more? There we go. What time do you like your lives better? Better, that's terrible. What was this one? Heartbreaking that threw so many amazing samples out. Tell me about it. Oh my gosh, I was angry. I was so angry. Not feeling any way after my series samples. I received about 1/3. Some broke. Sylvia, that's so annoying. Isn't it rude? And it's like the time these things take you. It's just so annoying. Which, yeah, actually talking of samples. The samples from last one I need to arrange to get back to you. I won't be sending them back to you, will I, Lou? Anyway, that's for afterwards. And look now, look. Isn't it cool? Don't forget the washi pad. I won't. Oh, lovely Carol. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten, actually. I know I said I'd use it, but it won't work on this project per se. But I will show you what to do with it. And this is literally... This project started because I wanted to do this. Just because of this. I wanted that movement. And the cards, you can do this. Just done. Oh no, it's a long time ago. What was that? It's just done. He told Dawn that he found loads of his scissors. No, these have gone for it a while ago. So when they chucked me out my room. So it's how many months ago was that? That were a little while before we closed down. However, some of our Mr. Bargast I still think are there. But I am down there next Monday actually. Doing Shop Unlimited. I've got some beautiful things from India. Like gorgeous bags and things that we're selling. And they're gorgeous. Aren't they cool? Look at that now. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I need to tilt it so you can see what I'm doing. There, that's better, isn't it? You can see what I'm doing now. That's better. Let me zoom in a bit so you can see. Isn't it good? Why did the art say I had to move out my room? Because couldn't find phone pads on website. I'll sort that out, Sarah. I'll tell Mandy what we've got left in stock. What I brought on from workshop. Why did they kick me out of my room? Because they wanted, when Paul gave it to Charlie and Mr. Burns, when he gave it to them two, they didn't want the space, but two other managers wanted an office. So anyway, yeah, it was just so the managers could have an office essentially. So that's where I lost my room. But it were fair enough. I did take up a lot of space. But yes, and there you go. Look at that. How cool. Isn't that cool? I love it. I love it. I do wish now I put the other swirl maybe coming down like this. That'd look good, wouldn't it? Because if it were coming down like this and the card's falling down the side of the box, that'd be cool. Need to look at it from this side on, because obviously it's 3D, so you need to make sure that on all sides it's going to look cool. Just cut that little extra bit off. That one can go here, like this. The glue I'm using this time is Grab and Go. Grab and Go's a good glue. It's really strong. So for stuff like this, it's cracking. There we go. That one can come over its side. This one can come here, like so. I didn't know you used to do samples with Zuri, Sylvia. Fancy that. Lovely moulds, aren't they? There, let's put that there. Beautiful. There we go. Oh my gosh. And then one more just there, even though I need to finish this back bit, but still that can go there like that. So it looks nice from every angle, because that's important, especially with boxes, especially if you're doing like home decor. You need it to look good from all the angles. So now, and we've got, the inside obviously painted, so that's fine. Oh, that one's on a shift. Oh, they're all moving. Da, da, da. Yeah, secret compartment, Lillian. That'd be another hour's work. But yeah, that'd look well cool. It'd really, because of what it is, because it's like a magic box, that'd really suit it, wouldn't it? The movement mirrors Mr. Magic. Oh, that's a lot of M's. Oh, Rura Jane, what are you doing to me? I've stuck my finger to it. There we go. Okay, look at that. Look at it. Isn't that cool? It's so cool. Oh, take care, lovely Sue. Have sweet dreams. Hope you sleep well. Thank you ever so much for joining us this evening. It's been a lovely evening. I've really enjoyed it. Okay, now, I do fancy having a couple here. But, I could cut them, or I could just have them. I don't want them flat like that. So maybe, very, very quickly, I'm going to have just one swirl. So let's cut it down so it's just like that. And I'll paint it. Oh, that one can go in there so I don't let it. That one can go away. Like this. Okay. You ladies are sticking with me. Is any of the blokes, or the blokes, I think it's just you, David. Are you still there, Dave? Who's still with me? Who's still with me, gang? It's late, isn't it? Do you not mind these late ones, ladies and gents? What? Or are they a bit too late, these late ones? I only do 8 o'clock because so many people do 7. And a lot of people, who've been doing it for years and do 7 o'clock, it just feels a bit rude doing it at 7 because you feel like you're pinching. Well, not pinching, but that, let's face it, the lives are really important for people. So I don't want to be sort of barging in on a time when people are established, because I think it's a bit rude, isn't it? So that's why I do 8 o'clock. So I've been trying to avoid, I don't know if I've managed to avoid everybody's live. I'm sorry, finger painting now because I couldn't be bothered getting the thing out. But yeah, that's why I'm done 8 o'clock. So I hope it's not too late. Don't mind late. Do you know what? My husband's watching. Hiya! Oh, I love that, Deb. My husband's watching. I'm making a right mess. A right mess. Dave is still there. Still with you, missus. Sounds good for me. Oh, that's good. Do you know what I thought? When I was leaving house, I thought, oh, maybe I should be taking me a bottle of beer. That'd be nice. Just because I've got one in fridge. I literally, right, I put it in fridge probably last week. And I thought, oh, I just fancy it. And I never do. I fancy it, but then never do, you know. And it's so funny. It's like, oh, I could take it with me. It's only one. I didn't. But I did think that'd be nice. But then I did think, what would my crafting be like though? I thought it could end bad, could that? It could end bad. Oh, I like this. Everybody's liking the lates. That's nice. Hubby's gone to bed and we're keeping you company. Well, that's nice. I like that. Then it gives me a good reason to still do these times. There we go. Found the way it needs to be. Oh, right, I'm gluing it with this one. My mind, my voice. So, I don't know about you lot, but I have a voice in my head that always knows better, and I normally ignore it. It's a really sensible voice, and it always tells me what I should be doing. The other day I actually listened to it, and it was great, but 99% of the time I ignore it. And it said to me then, use a red liner. And I was like, yeah, I can't be bothered. So, but it were right. It would have been better. But I couldn't be bothered. See, would have been better. I know. This is where I have to argue with myself. I'm like, I'm going bonkers. There, and then just move that. I should have used red liner. Because off to get organised for the morning. Lou, thank you, my love. As ever, you are absolutely fabulous. Thank you so, so much. Who's got a cold? Someone's got a cold, have they? I'm feeling rubbish. Right, okay, look. Oh my gosh, it is so getting there. So, let's pop our little cards now. We're going to pop one coming over there, like so. It's got that gorgeous movement. I love doing things like this. Good faffy things. There, let's have that coming over, like that. I have to have this on my desk, won't I? There. Stay you. Don't swear. Just let it hold without swearing. And then one there. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, you've got me on. Oh, Jenny, did you have me on YouTube? Can't comment there. Yeah, that's the problem, Jenny, innit? When it's on big telly. And the comments, I was saying to Mum, when I went home, I said, like, one of the nice things is the chat, isn't it? You know, it's just because it feels like you're in a little gang, doesn't it? Like you're with your mates, and I like that. I like the chat. There we go. What's this? Stephanie Sharon Newby. Always done something from creativity. Made the mistake of thinking card making, and I hate it. Like mixed media messy. Yay, Stephanie, come to our world. Sharon, when CNC went to Chandler, it always made me think who took over who, and yeah, but Chandler was lost. Yeah, it did. I mean, it was Chandler buying Create and Craft, but it did merge into. But it was funny, really, because people who loved Create and Craft hated what it was, and people who loved Chandler hated what it became. So a lot of people were upset. But it was going to happen, weren't it? I mean, it could have been a good idea, but it didn't feel like it was a good idea, did it? It felt like a stupid idea. And I mean, it didn't work for its staff, because loads of staff lost their jobs anyway. And then eventually everyone lost their jobs. So, yeah, it didn't feel very sensible. But hey, There's a lot of things that might not have been very sensible. There. And stick that one just there. Yeah, it was a shame. And it was a shame for all the people who loved create and craft, you know, because they'd spent years watching create and craft and been really, really, and what you find is, and what we did find is people are very loyal, you know, so a lot of people were super loyal to create and craft and felt it were family, and then it were just gone. I mean, it was so sad. So sad. You can't believe that. An Ideal World as well, they ran that into ground. People who took over Ideal World were awful though. They tried to, they were really rude to presenters, saying that they were too old and they needed to get new flesh in. Isn't that rude? Isn't that rude? Presenters who'd done that job for years and years. So rude. But they thought they needed to get in influencers. Disgusting. Look at that. Ain't that cool? Ain't that cool? I haven't finished it. It needs more embellishments, but I am very aware of time. But isn't that cool? I tell you what I will do though. So what I would do with this, and I think there were no winners. There weren't Rachel. There weren't. Well, was there not? I mean, you know, some people did walk away with a bit of money, didn't they? Let's face it. But what you can now, obviously, embellishments. Let's face it, I'd definitely be coming in with loads of embellishments here. This is where I'd be building it up. But I tell you what I will do, the washi pad, because I know I said it wouldn't fit this project, but it will. Because here I can, and along the sides, it absolutely will. So with the beautiful washi, I love that. I'm so pleased with that. I want to now start decorating it and put in loads of gorgeous embellishments inside. But I am very aware of time. So I'm probably not going to finish this one, which I don't like doing on these lives. These lives, I really, really like finishing it. So, but what I'll do is, so your washi sheets are, came out weird. Washi sheets are fabulous. You can get that knife. The reason I'm not using the knife is I'd have to get my cutting mat up here because I haven't got my cutting mat. I've only got card, and I ain't cutting it on the card because underneath that is my nice wood table. So, yeah, so I'm not using the knife, but you can get that ceramic knife, and that'll mean you can cut, I don't know why I'm being so careful, but it means you can just whip round and cut this. So if you want to precision cut it, so if you want to get in, you know, where there's loads of like detail, you can do it with a ceramic knife, and that is on the website. But yeah, I'm being a bit quicker because, and then all you do with your washer, it's double-sided. So you just peel that back like so. And then you've got all these fabulous little washi embellishments. So if I turn that round to the side, like so, and then this is now going to stick beautifully on here. And because it's washi, look how it just melts into that. Doesn't it look good? Doesn't that look good? It just melts, which is just so, oh, I love that. Oh no, now I want to put loads on it. Isn't that fabulous? Yeah, I have done loads today, haven't I? We've been very busy bees. Oh, I do persevere with a project. And you have to, because if you've got an idea, keep going, because it's not finished until you're happy, is it? And even then you're probably going to go, not finish it. I love this about the washi as well. The way it'll overlap beautifully, easily. It's so, 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 so cool. Are they working back in Peterborough then? Who's that? Who's working back in Peterborough? Which bit's that about? Oh, now, I love this. Now I can go through this and look, they're all the little... See, all these... Oh, I'm not going to use them. I do fancy using all the lovely cards, though. Let's have a look at all the cards. Oh, sorry. I'm about... is that... Shop Unlimited. Is that what you were saying? Is Shop Unlimited back in Peterborough? They are, yes. So they're using the same studios as Thingy's using as well. thingy. Oh, I can't remember what they're called. Craft store. They're using the same studio, so it's basically the old studio. So yes, on Monday, I'm going to be in the old studios, which is going to be weird. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Isn't that perfect? Oh, that's so nice. No, there isn't much loyalty, really. I mean, yeah, I suppose the people who took it over hadn't any loyalty to us. They didn't know us or care about us, So, what can you do? But that's the way it is in a lot of places, isn't it? Oh, the bunny rabbit. No, the book, the beautiful book. Let me have a look at the other side as well. Look, see, this. What's that? Tin of pain? What? Oh, this. Is it that's making you worry? Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. These are so beautiful. All right, there, you've got all these. Oh, I love this. I love this, and I love going through and seeing all the different goodies. Oh, I'm going to have the hat. Let's have the hat. Because, and you know what? Yes, you can cut it out detailed, but you don't really need to. You've seen how it just falls into the back of the project, because it's washi. It just kind of merges into the back of it. It stands out enough, but not so much that you need to be fussy cutting all that away per se. So if I pop this, let's have a little look where I can put the hat. Let's put the hat on this side here, like so, because that's beautiful. I've got all animated again now. There. Look. See, so I didn't cut it out perfect, and it works. It just works a treat. I just think that's lovely. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's my super thing. I'm doing that so you can see it at an angle, you see. Because otherwise I thought, no one can see what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, look, all the mini cards. No, I think they're too small. Are they too small to be coming out of there? Maybe I need a couple of these cards. Oh, yes, I do. To come out of there. I'm only going to put a couple more of these on. She says cutting out 5 of them. And then I am going to stop because otherwise it's becoming ridiculous. Now that I'm being lazy here and I'm cheating. Because, it's a shame that YouTube doesn't work quite as chatty as Facebook. And it is a shame that you can't see each other's comments. Because, that is part of the joy of it, isn't it? It's a definite part of the joy. Look, I'm going to be really naughty and rip it there. And this has just been pure lazy. And I wonder if I can just peel this up. And have it so this is popping out of the hat. I mean, it's going round the edge like that, so I don't know why I'm being this fussy. And then it's rip and tear. Oh, probably shouldn't have done this. Probably shouldn't have been lazy at this stage. There. Let's have the little cards. I'm not going to be lazy anymore because I don't want to ruin them. Because that's silly, isn't it? Just for the sake of cutting them properly. But we're going to put that on there so it doesn't look... Oh, love it. Aren't they gorgeous? They're just gorgeous. How long did CNC go for? Oh, it was years, Stephanie. It was years and years. I mean, I worked at Create and Craft for... Well, actually, I can't really remember. Did I start? Maybe I started in 2008. Maybe. So it was going from 2008 and... It wasn't long from when Achanda took it over for it to it going, unfortunately. I missed that. What was that? Oh, I'd like a moment creating top hats and filling with flowers. Using the 4D emoji, that'd be beautiful. Sylvia, that would be beautiful, wouldn't it? You got to do that now, it's the rules. Yes, that would be beautiful. Most definitely. Oh gosh, sorry, Sharon. Let me find your thing. Where's your comment gone, Sharon? There you go. Yeah, I think it was about 21 years. That's funny. Now we go direct, so you get no all the money, not commission. What was that on? Is that the craft store? Yeah, you do get all the money, but initially we're having to just wait and see, because the thing is, it does cost, up front you have to pay. So although you're not paying commission, it means that, have you done it? Oh, I've lost you. Because it's that payment up front at first that's, you know, but hopefully it'll be worth it. It's just yeah, for us. But yeah, it's not that I'm doing. Now, I would actually go over and glue these, because after I go over with my adhesive just to seal it, but I love them. I know I am gonna finish, but I'm just gonna put what time is it? 36. Leonie Pusey, you need to be out of here by 10, because it's ridiculous. See, now I'm like, oh, look at the borders, look at this, look at this. I am loving these washes. Basically loving the washes. I love that one. That's ace. Aren't they beautiful? Love that. I love all of them. The washi sheets are sensational. I mean, there's so much on them as well. You just keep going. There's so many different elements. I love the book. That's gorgeous. There's just so many elements. I love the sentiments. I am going to put a sentiment on, but I'm going to put that one from the other bits. I love that jar. Let's have the jar. And even the little ones are fabulous. I could have put a rub-on on. Right, no, Leonie. Don't you dare start messing about with rub-ons as well. But remember, you have got the rub-ons. And the rub-ons, there's 6 sheets of the rub-ons. And the rub-ons, even on this, they would work. Even on this. You know what I want to do now. Now I just want to look at the rub-ons. Let me just see. Pop this here. Like so. Pop it here, pop it here. Like this. Beautiful. And the thing is, if you fall out, you can take it back off again, which is amazing. So don't worry about it. I've still got more cards there, but I'll leave them. I love all the cards. I love this playing card bit. I think it looks so cool. I mean, I could put stamps on it. There's so many elements that you can put on. Let me just have a very quick look at the rub-ons, just in case there's something I need from the rub-ons. More cards, Leonie. Because there might be something I need. I mean, the jars are fabulous. We've got more of the gorgeous. The florals are stunning. More of the jar. Let's have a jar. Because that, next to that one, would look good. Now, what I'm doing is, I'm keeping this on here. Because what I'm actually doing, I'm keeping the packaging, so I'll just cut through. And I like doing it this way because it means if I've just got little scraps left, they're all in the packaging. Oh, there's more jars there. So it's nice. It's nice just to protect it. So I'm popping that there like so. I need my lollipop stick. Lollipop stick. I've got a lollipop stick, but it's full of glue. That's not going to work. Is there one on my desk? Oh no. Right, so the rub-on. Now, this might be a bit tricky because it's a softer surface. But let's see. Did I say it were tricky? Oh no, it isn't. Look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Which I just love. Isn't that just the coolest? So cool. And look, there's more little jars. I could put loads of little jars on there. I'm loving all the little jars. No, don't start getting carried away, kid. Okay, stop. But the rub-ons, they're beautiful as well. I mean, everything's beautiful, isn't it? It's just beautiful. And then we need a sentiment. With this, I definitely would add paint. I'm not going to do because I just think if I start getting carried away with paint now at this time of night, it'd be ridiculous. So I'm not going to add a lot of paint, but I am going to add an embellishment. An embellishment. I'm going to add a sentiment. Now, I'll have a look in here first. I can't remember if I saw any sentiments in here. I know they're in the other pack, but I know they're in my paper pack as well. So I might go for my beautiful paper pack. You know, as I look through here, I'm trying not to use any of these. You know that? Because obviously now I'm like, oh, I could put some flowers and I could do this. I'm trying not to. Let's move that here, like so. And put it away. Oh, mushroom. And the toadstools. Every time I see one of the toadstools, it's like, oh, this is fabulous. Because it's like, oh, I could put this. Oh, there's loads I'm missing. Maxine's gone to bed, I think. Good night, Maxine. Oh, I just want a random toadstool. It's gonna have to have a random toadstool. I love these toadstools. So let's stick a random. There we are. I can have a cheeky little random toadstool for no apparent reason, apart from I really like it. Oh my gosh. I love these because you start seeing bits, you know, like the feather and the box. No, put it down. You've given yourself a random toadstool, that's enough. Walk away. Right, okay, let's have a look through here. So believe in magic. That's nice at the front of the box, innit? That's nice. That's nice. That'd look really good. Okay, that's the one. And now you find more. Now you find more. See, because it would actually look quite cool, like with one of the embellishments like inside, or just, you know, bringing it together a little bit like this. I'm not going to do because I'm faffing, but let's glue this on. Who lives in Peterborough? I'm just catching little bits of messages. I bet I've missed loads, haven't I? I bet I've missed loads of messages tonight. All right, just sand this back a bit. Again, just to take a little bit of the shine off. Like so. So these are in the die cuts. This is the die cut kit. The other ones are the ephemera. So you've got your two sets of your gorgeous, gorgeous embellishments. Let me put my paintbrushes in water before everything goes solid. Make sure I've actually got them in water. And find my brush. There it is. Okay, and just go around the edges of this one. Definitely need to go around the edges of this one, because this is going to be on the top of the box. So if I don't, then it's going to look really yucky, isn't it? So we need to go around the top there. So just lots and lots of ink, like so. Beautiful. Oh, I love that. That's perfect. Oh, see, this is the joy when you work with stuff like this, when everything matches. These are ace, because these you just, nope. When everything matches, it's so easy to make something. It's just so cool. I love, love, love how everything comes together. There we go. And then that is going to sit just on the front like so. And what I would definitely do with this, you know how I did the ink to create the drop shadow last time? I would definitely do it with this. It needs it, because otherwise that doesn't stand out enough. So I definitely get my ink, and I'm using the Stamperia ink this time. Use my little old water brush and just go around the edge. And I would definitely put some paint on this, because I'd even love to put some texture paste or crackle paste, you know, some on there. There we go. See, that drop shadow is essential. Absolutely essential. It's just a tiny little A tiny little touch, but it makes such a difference. You can use, I know Antonis uses his, I've forgotten what it's called. I won't tell you what he uses all the time because it's gone out my head. But it does, it's great for making things look vintage. I've actually forgotten what it's called. Why isn't this being watery? No, that's better. No, and I definitely do this now. So now I go around it and I start adding little bits of paint or ink and just allowing it to stain. So it gives you that beautiful effect. Aren't they stunning? Isn't it good? Isn't it good? Right, I'm going to stop because that's enough. And actually, I'm really very happy with that. All I've got to do actually is put ink on it. That's all I need to do, or paint on it. That's all I need to do. But just because of time, it's nearly 10 o'clock. I'm not going to, even though I might do after I've turned this off. But, oh, doesn't that look cool? Isn't it cool? So you've got all that detail, just the washi sheets. Yeah, that needs gluing. I would finish that off. That needs finishing at the back, but absolutely gorgeous. And then as you go around the edge, look, you've got all these. And this bit, this is where I'll definitely be putting the ink because it needs then, see, because if you do the ink down here, it'll ground those bottles because otherwise my bottles are floating and we don't want that. So you go round the edge with the ink so they're not floating as much. But then you've got your Believe in Magic, and floating are your wonderful cards, which is just magnificent, aren't it? Isn't it? What are you going to use it for? Well, Stephanie, you see, what I was thinking were, you know, the lovely memory decks cards that our Abs does. I mean, I know I'm trying to get them out the box, but I'm doing it at a bad angle. Abs does obviously the thingies. He does the boxes for your memory decks cards, but while we're waiting for my boxes, or when I'm cut these and I've got extras, look, they fit in there just perfect, aren't they? They're absolutely fabulous. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I'm well happy with that. Well happy. And that is stone paper. It's stone paper. Isn't that magnificent? Everybody, thank you so much. It's been lovely. It's bedtime. Oh, it's been lovely. Thank you ever so much for your company today. I hope you've really enjoyed it. I hope you love the collection. If you have gone for any of the elements, I hope you love the collection. Obviously, all available on the website. The bundles, you do have 10% off. But that's only for 24 hours. So do have a look at those beautiful bundles in case you do fancy those. I will be back with you on Hobby Maker tomorrow at 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock with the incredible Marlene, which I'm very excited about indeed. After that, that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday I'm back with Indigo Blue on Hobby Maker, and Sunday I'm back with Studio Light on Hobby Maker, and then Monday I'm it'll be a Facebook Live at 6 o'clock, but I promise I will send out a little itinerary and let people know what I'm doing because I keep forgetting as well. But thank you ever so much, everyone. It's been really, 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 really lovely. You've kept me really good company this evening and all your lovely chats. I'm sorry if I missed any questions. I'm sorry if I missed any chat. But yeah, I really like seeing what everyone's been chatting about. I think it's lovely. Oh, I feel like some toast. I think I'm going to have some toast. Right then, everyone. Take care, everyone. Sleep well. And I'll see you on the telly box tomorrow. Thank you ever so much, our lovely Mandy. You've been amazing as ever. Take care, everyone.